Okay. 1, 2, 3 Antimats. No clue what these little guys are. No clue. Large satellite dish and an energobot. Okay. What now?
Okay, buddy. Where are you hiding?
Probably inside the energobot, right? Yeah, I would guess inside the energobot. Let's see, where was the entrance to this one? There he is. Hello.
Yasna, back already.
I found Milos.
So quickly. Where are they? Tell me what's going on.
Yasna, you have to tell him.
Calm down. I'll tell you everything. Maybe you should sit.
Come on, talk to me. I don't want to sit down.
Only you survived.
There's no more Milos. Nor those he was transporting, nor anyone else. There's only the 3 of you left.
But you can't possibly know that. How could you?
You're right. I'm not sure. But what I do know is that no one has come to help you for the last 428 days.
What are you talking about?
You've broadcast your morning message to Milos this many times. It seems that every night you forget what happened during the day.
400.
I'm sorry to bring such news,
Doctor,
but I want to help. You don't have to wait any longer.
hate to interrupt, but we have a problem. The cloud is coming.
Right now.
Yes, it's closing in on you. Hurry, Yasna.
Copy that.
Is that one of yours? What does he want?
It's our astrogator. He's warning us of the approaching cloud. Quick, get us to the hideout. Now, move!
Can it get through the force field?
Hey! What are you trying to do?
I'm done waiting. There's no need to anymore. There's no one left to look for. All that's left is revenge.
Astrogator, I think he wants to fight.
What a fool. Can't you stop him somehow? You'll cause trouble for both of you.
I don't think so. He's already opened the field.
I see. If you can't beat him, join him. You have a much better chance of survival if you stick together.
Hey, Yasna!
Alright. What now? What's that?
What's this?
You familiar with the energy transformation of Dirac emitters? Thought so.
The emitter's energy system isn't
Here,
that complicated.
take it. You can help. By shooting. I'll take care of maintaining the force field.
Alright. What is that?
When you aim, wait for the green light. Then you can take the shot. The device is connected to 3 combat machines.
Okay. Sounds simple.
Oh. Meaning now I can control where the Antimats are shooting.
Over.
Let's stay in touch.
Copy that.
It's getting closer.
Where is it?
I don't see it.
Soon it'll be within range of the guns. It's coming from the east, over the hill.
Where? Can't see anything. Commence fire on the cloud. Oh, there.
Affirmative. I see it.
Holy. Alright, aim and shoot. Not like it does very much damage, but well.
Damned fly.
Power, 60%.
What? Why not 100?
Trust me, it's better this way. We don't want to go full power yet.
Okay. So I just have to keep firing, I guess. don't want to be pessimistic here, right? But it really does not look like I am doing very much damage to them.
Look up. You see it? They're forming a cluster.
Oh, yeah.
The pressure is increasing dramatically.
I got some. Did it help?
Yeah, that should be enough.
Okay. So I have to shoot these clusters, alright. Sounds simple enough. Where is there anything else?
That's no good.
What is it? What should I do? Come on! Tell me where to shoot!
That's not so easy. There's too many. Just shoot them. Oh, come on.
I mean, I'm doing what I can, but... Whoa! What was that?
Damn. If this keeps up.
What was that? You shouldn't be fighting at all.
Don't tell me you're starting to regret this, Regis. I can't believe you dragged me into this.
You're giving up a little fast.
That's what you think.
With doubts yourself.
I'm not the only one who's giving up. The field is too. And you're not so optimistic yourself.
Why do I only have two connected now? Oh, I think the field is shrinking. Yeah, I think the cloud is shrinking the field.
The field keeps shrinking.
Yeah.
Do something about it, will you? Regis, are you there?
Don't
What's going on with you?
don't tell me he left without us.
Fuck. You've got to be kidding.
Yeah, he ran without us. You coward.
Regis, you coward. Where are you? Say something. What? The cloud is too scary for you after all? Come back here and fight.
Where the hell is he? I mean, I can shoot, but it's not like that does anything. Don't think there's anything here. Maybe over there. The field keeps shrinking.
Yasna, get up. We're getting out of here. Yasna, get off your ass. The field's almost gone.
Where the hell have you been?
I had to secure my people.
We can't stay here anymore. It's too exposed. We have to run.
Alright.
Where?
Isn't it obvious? Condor.
What do we do then?
What are you gonna do?
We'll send the Cyclops out to fight.
Cyclops. That's a code name for.
It's more of a moniker for an 80-ton machine with firepower exceeding all Antimats combined. We usually use it in conditions of high radiation contamination, enormous pressures and temperatures. Due to the interference of the force field, it floats several feet above the ground, so it doesn't depend on the surface. In addition to the Dirac force field, it has an antimatter spherical blaster,
Dude.
and it has the most
Enough of
advanced
this fight.
electronic brain at our disposal.
Wait. Haven't you had enough? It might be time to hide and consider other options.
You must be kidding. I'm not gonna sit on my ass in the dark. Now I finally know what happened,
I see you're not gonna listen to me either.
because there's nothing to talk about. Look, I'm giving you a simple choice, Yasna. Are you going or not?
Go where there could be water, medicine, resources, or stay here to die. Wow, such a hard choice. I hope I won't regret it. Too bad you didn't mention earlier that you had a working saucer. We could fly to Condor right away. Or even into orbit.
Working is a big word. It's just a tin can with a couple of sputtering engines. Controlling it technically doesn't work.
Why am I not surprised?
Somehow it does not surprise me. Let's fly.
Just a minute. I'm waiting for the force field to shut down, which should be soon.
Hold on, was it? He's not here.
Of course.
Regis, he took his men to the ship. They're inside now.
Oh,
They had rather
how do
a
you know?
hard landing.
How do you know all this?
Well, I heard talking to them. To you.
Didn't he notice I wasn't responding?
Yes, he did. He said he'd be back.
Yeah, well, does not look like that.
If he expected me to wait here, he's sorely mistaken.
Wait a minute. This is the Condor?
It's impressive.
Holy, is this
Yes.
thing enormous?
It looked majestic in the pictures.
In real life, too. I think I know where Regis is.
This thing is
To be
gigantic.
expected that we'll lose communications as soon as you enter the cargo bay.
Sure thing. So many tons of steel.
Indeed. You'll have to establish a connection using one of the devices on the ship. I'm sure you'll find one in the command bridge.
Look for the radio.
I'll find that radio. No worries.
Yeah. Oh,
So that's their marvel of military technology. Regis wastes no time.
Is it attacking already?
For now, he's only released a Cyclops, as they call it.
The hell is he think?
It's floating majestically, 3 meters above the ground.
Ah. What does it look like? I must admit that I haven't seen any pictures of the Cyclops. The Alliance tried to keep its existence a secret, so there are a lot of unsubstantiated legends about it.
inconspicuous for something that is so terrifying apparently.
For a machine of destruction. Quite inconspicuous, I'd say. Sort of like a massive, heavily armed spinning top.
Spinning top? Huh. That's unexpected. If only we could
Yeah.
get hold of its blueprints.
This is hardly the time, Astrogator.
Yes. Another time. Now you need to focus on finding Regis.
Yeah.
Press his warlike tendencies.
Yeah, we need to stop him. I mean, I get where he's coming from.
This is important. I'll be able to confirm it in a while, but so far everything indicates
What is it, Astrogator?
headquarters were right about the Invincible. It's actually flying here. If I'm reading the message correctly, they'll be here in a few days. They're looking for the missing Condor. And they have no idea of the danger.
Yeah, they're coming for the people, aren't they?
Everything makes sense now. They were coming to rescue their people from the very beginning. Not to gain some imaginary advantage over us.
One doesn't exclude the other, but yes. Turns out it's mostly about the Condor.
Yeah. So I don't know what you guys think, but I'm pretty much sure that we don't want to keep fighting the Cloud. Every occurrence we had with them so far ended very badly for us. So yeah, I think I'm going to try talk to you soon. Wish me luck.
I'm entering the cargo hold. Wish me luck, Astrogator.
Yeah, so I am going to try and keep him from doing something stupid somehow. We'll see. Okay, this is a lot of Energo bots. Can I get up here? Not sure if this works. What's that? Senior service technician. I'm writing to you as procedures dictate and as you yourself suggested during our conversation, namely through formal means. Therefore, I'm compelled to repeat in writing what I've already communicated to you verbally. During our last reconnaissance mission, the following incident occurred. After our column of vehicles had crossed a buried tumbleweed of something resembling metallic wires, one leg of the Antimat sank into a crevice, invisible to me and our other navigators. Then 2 Arctons jumped off a vehicle to free the trapped machine. The task was successfully accomplished, albeit one of the Arctons sustained damage as a consequence of the maneuver. As a result, it has been confined to the service sector for over a week. I repeat, a week. I understand that Arctons fall under the category of equipment treated as cannon fodder. That is how I interpret their activity in the harshest conditions, on unexplored burning planets, on frozen landscapes, or on a crevice-covered desert like this. And that was the intention of their constructors. I presume that I should also understand that the time required to repair comically oversized robotic feet must also exceed the standards dictated by common sense in the case of such a straightforward maintenance operation. One can assume that my cognitive functions are severely limited in this field, because it boggles my damn mind that it is possible to delay the repairs that much. Therefore, I would like to appeal to your sense of professional ethics and emphasize that the aforementioned Arcton belonging to my division may not be a full-fledged member of the mission, but he represents an asset for which you, I, and the entire Alliance, as its noble creators, should be responsible. Respectfully, Navigator Yoran. Yeah, alright, so this doesn't look like that works, so I have to find another way to get up there. This ship really is gigantic. Completely full with Energo bots and other stuff on the upper layers. So yeah, but like... Oh, what? 1 second.
I'm sorry.
What's this?
You won't need this anymore.
Upper deck, alright. So yeah. Oh, okay, now I can take the elevator. Alright. I am curious though. Put that in, then I can go on the upper deck right away. Alright.
Well, let's go up.
Lower deck, main hall, upper deck. Okay. So yeah, like I said before, I really want to try to get him to back down and not continue this fight. I'm not really sure how another encounter with the cloud would pan out for us.
Not quite at the bridge yet, but I'm getting closer.
Okay.
Much closer, Regis.
What's this? Inactive elevator? Over there seems to be the med bay. Okay. Let's check it out. And this way I can go further up. Alright, before that let's check out the med bay.
It must be the medical wing.
Seeing as how the doors are open here.
Everything's still running.
Yeah, that's exactly why I want to check that out.
Here.
This is a med bay. This looks more like some kind of quarters for anyone living here.
Different
Okay.
sections.
Bridge access card.
Different elevator cards.
Looks like it.
They really overdo it with the security measures around here. I guess I still have some time to look around.
Yeah. I mean, when this door is open, then we have to check out everything that's here. What's in here? I have no clue what that is supposed to be. Yeah, alright, here's nothing. more to read. Reapplication for permission to develop private projects. I hereby submit a second request for permission to proceed with the development of the reading devices I tentatively named Optone and Lectone. I would like to challenge the opinions of the higher-up engineers who claim that my concepts were mere fantasies and a collection of ideas lacking real functionality. I have created a prototype of the Optone as evidence of its feasibility. I wish to reiterate the foundations of my concepts. I firmly believe that the bold visions of the fantasy writer working under the pseudonym Lem can be executed. The entirety of cosmic knowledge will no longer be preserved on materials of natural origin. Books will take the form of crystals inscribed with their content. These crystals can be read using the aforementioned Optone. I am designing it to resemble a book, but with only a singular page between the covers. A single touch will be sufficient to turn the page. Its advantages. This will be a faithful simulation of the reading experience and a remarkable space-saving solution in our libraries. This will significantly expand our knowledge storage capabilities, thereby giving us a competitive edge in the interplanetary arena. Note, for the presentation purposes, I will include the content of a story in honor of the Invincible with the Optone. The second concept verified by me is a reader with an audio playback function. It may be dedicated to those who are at the helm of ships and wish to pass their travel time broadening their horizons through literature. Consequently, I do not rule out the possibility of presenting the story in an audio format. In summary, I kindly request a favorable consideration of this application and the scheduling of a presentation date immediately after our departure from Regis III, so that I can promptly continue with the development work on Optone and Lectone. M. Alright. So this is the Lectone, and I guess this is the Optone then? No clue. Doesn't seem there's anything else here. Lobby, alright, let's see. What do we have here?
Someone tried to eat soap.
Disgusting, okay. Okay. Can't open this door, but there is something in there. Let's see if we can get, maybe we can find another way to get in there. Damn, guys, look at this view. How far up are we? And we aren't even at a bridge yet. This ship really is gigantic. Oh. Hello. What's this? Medical note. The patient of the day of admission. Organ functions normal, body temperature normal, CRP normal. Visible anxiety disorders affecting dyspnea? Dyspnea? I have no clue what that is supposed to be. Accelerated ECG, lowered benfluorex, and sleeping problems. Interview. The patient has been deepening his knowledge about the reversal in astrophysical phenomena throughout recent years. 3 weeks and 2 days ago, he formulated a theory of a white hole, the antithesis of a black hole. According to the patient, a white hole expels what has been absorbed by a black hole, and when a white hole and a black hole move closer to each other, a tunnel may appear in between them. Diagnosis. Anxiety neurosis caused by severe stress, a strained work of the brain in the evening or night hours, and body fatigue. Conclusions. The patient did not define what kind of formations potentially expelled by a white hole and previously absorbed by a black hole implicitly in another dimension caused such a strong anxiety reaction in him. He also didn't specify a reason why the mentioned tunnel would threaten his sense of security. However, his repeated words and created drawings indicate a direct connection between the hypothesis and anxiety neurosis. Recommendation. Immediate discontinuation of research, close medical observation and anti-stress therapy. In case of no improvement, a monthly hibernation. Okay. Oh. Alright, that's just that thing, okay. Yeah, anything more here? Something here, this is the exit, alright. More here. Protection against the flies. Chemical methods. GABA can be given to the crew before going to Regis III surface. Too long waiting period before taking effect. Crossed out. Significantly reduces the crew's ability to perform tasks. Dead end.
They considered even the most absurd forms of protection against a cloud. And I don't blame them.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the effects the cloud has on people. What do we have here? Even more people. What's that? Protection against the flies. Electric camouflage. The wiped out brain shows little electrical activity, and according to the latest report, flies are no longer interested in their victims. Conclusion: we need to hide the activity of healthy brains. Cap of invisibility. Thin metal mesh under the hair. Emission of weak electrical impulses imitating an erased brain. No available test objects. Without further tests, this is just a prototype. But it's a prototype that sounds a lot more feasible to do. What's this? The machine introduces point magnetic impulses into the brain, causing a depolarization current which stimulates the selected area of the cortex as well as other areas. Consequently, tissue neuroplasticity and neurogenesis will increase. Preliminary hypothesis: this method will allow subjects to learn language again and understand complex social situations. Recovering memory, however, is impossible.
So apparently there's hope. We can... No. Wait. The memories won't come back. So much for the hope.
Yeah. What's this? Azima's brain shows activity similar to those of a newborn. Will re-stimulating the brain restore consciousness? Treatment: transcranial neuronal stimulation. The use of a grave tapper? Potential restoration of cognitive abilities, but what about memories? Well, that's what we read right now, that memories won't be able to be restored. So they did find some solutions to the problem, but nothing that would restore the people as they were before. What's this? No clue. What happened here? What's this? Professor Azima found outside the base on the 24th day of the mission. Symptoms: lack of awareness, akinesia, mutism, amnesia. No response to complex stimuli. Cause unknown. Wake up set to the 46th day of the mission. Time for research process 22 days. Okay, no clue what that thing is supposed to do, but alright, what else is there? This looks like some kind of recording room. What do we have here? These look like these hypersleep capsules we had on the Dragonfly. Yeah, body in hibernator.
He couldn't get out. Poor bastard.
Yeah. Oh, what's this? Empty syringe.
Regis must have given them something to calm them down, as he did in a hideout.
Okay.
This soporific could be useful, although I prefer not to have to use it.
Okay. What exactly can we do with that? Ah, okay. He put both of the guys who were with him in these, okay. Where's the last one? Yeah. Yeah, it's Bluskas. And that one over there didn't even get to exit. Okay, can't continue on. Alright, I don't think there's anything else we can find here. Yeah. Alright, then let's continue on to the bridge. And let's try our best to get him to back down from his suicidal plans of attacking the cloud again. Alright, in you go. Bridge B1 LP. B1, I guess?
So, you made it. Quicker than I thought.
No thanks to you.
Bridge, I suppose.
Were you deliberately trying to slow me down?
I didn't design these elevators.
No, that's not it. You can clearly control them, but... Never mind.
Alright.
Dirac field, ready to activate.
Where is he? Rahitra?
Rahitra!
Here. Now that you're here, why don't you help me?
With what?
With what?
With the probes. They're over the battlefield. I do have visuals from the Cyclops here, but I can't do everything on my own. Oh, wait. Activity's increasing. They're coming. Are you helping or not? Come on, Yasna. It's about to start.
No.
Can't wait any longer.
No. You're on your own. I'm gonna call my commander.
Fine, suit yourself. Just don't disturb me.
Alright. Where is the radio station? Also, let's read this real quick. Yasna provokes Rahitra to talk to her and persuades him that she's innocent. Yes, that's right. After waking up, Yasna discovers that Rahitra doesn't remember her. She sets off alone towards the Condor, leaving Rahitra in the hideout. Yasna finds the evacuation transporter with remaining survivors, all dead after they failed to reach the Condor. It appears that Rahitra is waiting for help that will never come. Yasna returns to Rahitra and gives him the sad news. There's no point in waiting. No one will come to save them. The enraged man provokes a fight with the Cloud. I mean, I can understand why he is enraged. I mean, he was here for over a year. 400 and something days, I mean, Yasna said, right? So, yeah, over a year he was here. I'm not really sure, but isn't it also weird that the Invincible waited a year? The Alliance waited a year to get their second flagship back. Somehow seems weird. Rahitra and Yasna fight the Cloud using a force field and antimatter cannons. Despite many losses, the Cloud manages to break through the field, so they are forced to flee in a damaged saucer. Alright, and at the Condor. The saucer crashes near the Condor and Yasna is knocked unconscious. After waking up, the scientist discovers that she's alone. Once she reaches the Condor's bridge, Yasna refuses to help Rahitra fight the Cloud with the Cyclops. Yes.
Where can I find...
You can handle it.
Now, how can I... Over here, that looks like something. .4D. Alright. 4. And D.
Condor over. Astrogator Novik speaking. The IC Dragonfly Unit Commander.
Yeah, we are here.
Astrogator, it's me. I made it to the Condor's bridge.
What about Rahitra?
He's here with me.
Has it slowed down at all?
Nope.
On the contrary, there's gonna be direct conflict. Any moment now.
That's not good. May I suggest you...
Did you hear that?
Yes, yes.
It's hard not to.
What a fucking mess. I must check on him.
Copy that. Awaiting contact.
What was that? Rahitra? Oh, over there is the Cloud.
Rahitra? What's going on?
I don't understand. It was going so well.
Is it over now?
The field held? It got so many of them. It's gone completely mad. Now it's wandering around aimlessly.
Sounds familiar. They look enraged.
Yeah, pissed off like hell.
Listen, I connected with my astrogator. We need to talk about what's next.
I won't leave it like this. I guarantee you.
Rahitra, your men are on their way here. On the Invincible.
I've heard that before.
Turns out it was true all along. They're flying here. Do you hear me? We'll sort everything out.
So, Horpak is flying here with company? What an honor. And when will they arrive, if I may ask?
In a few days.
anticipate they'll arrive in a few days.
A few days? That's a lot of time for me.
I realize. We'll come back to that. Let me go back to the radio. I'll return soon.
Alright. So he did attack the cloud. I wasn't able to stop him from that.
I'm back. The fight is over.
Well, I think I know the outcome. And we're just bringing increased activity from the cloud.
Yes. A complete fiasco.
This was to be expected. You didn't expect the attack to succeed, did you?
Hydra is devastated. When will the Invincible arrive?
Did you get confirmation of the Invincible's arrival?
Yes, they're very close.
When will they get here?
Soon.
Could you be a bit more specific?
Yasna, I have the impression you're the one in a rush now. I don't know exactly. A few days tops. Can I talk to him now? With Regis?
I guess.
Okay. I'm switching you to the bridge. He should be able to hear you now.
Hello, Condor. This is Astrogator Novik, commander of the IC Dragonfly ship. I repeat, this is Astrogator Novik to the crew of the USCA Condor cruiser. Please come in.
Could you stop with all these? Rohitra, Engineer Rohitra. Among our crew, I'm the last man standing, so to speak, which I guess makes me commander. Who would have thought?
In that case, I'm making an official request to join our forces. To prevent the danger that threatens both sides.
Oh, enough, Novik. That's enough. I agree, officially and all that jazz. We're already taking steps to eliminate the threat. So far, however, your crew has not been cooperative. Anyway, we stopped playing defense and took the fight to them. The Cloud suffered significant losses. As a counterattack, though, it disrupted our communications.
Playing defense sounds a lot better than we're getting our asses kicked.
Doctor, not now, please.
No, it's true. Fighting against the Cloud is exceptionally difficult. But any opponent can be defeated. All it takes is the right tool.
Meaning what exactly? Let me remind you that we're dealing with a dispersed entity whose technological prowess is still unknown. And it has so far destabilized every machine sent its way. Even the most specialized ones.
That's why I'll keep it simple this time. No electro brains, no memory, only pure energy.
You still haven't answered me, Regis. Please, just tell me.
What? A nuclear weapon? Seriously?
Damn right. I won't leave all this unresolved.
How many warheads do you have?
54. From 30 kilos to 100 megatons.
Oh, that's quite an arsenal.
We really do have enough power.
That's an understatement, Doctor. That amount of energy could rip the planet to pieces.
I'm not an idiot. I won't send everything at once. I'm preparing 8 smaller warheads. To start with.
Dude, just stop.
We'll see.
Are you sure this is a good idea, Rahitra?
Listen, Yasna, I know how it must look to you. A hot-headed guy from the Alliance who wants to use nukes. But put yourself in my shoes. I have 24 hours tops of complete situational awareness. I'm taking action here and now based on my best judgment. I don't know what will happen later. Where will I wake up? In what condition? So I'm going to avenge my people before that happens and ensure the safety of those who survived. They all deserve better than this. I know you understand. You're like me. You would do anything for your crew.
But we won't save anyone by taking revenge.
Look, I understand how you feel. But you can't approach this problem in terms of revenge. We are dealing with creations of necro-evolution. Dead evolution. And probably non-sentient ones. Taking revenge on the Cloud is like...
Whipping the ocean for sinking a ship?
Exactly. Like Xerxes. We won't gain anything from a mindless attack. On the other hand, knowledge about these creations may turn out to be crucial in helping their victims. In helping you, Rahitra.
My memory, you could...
It's possible.
Well, thank you.
What for? I haven't done anything.
For reminding me of my mom. But as long as the cloud is a threat to others, my condition comes second.
You, Rahitra, are still reasoning as though we were standing face to face with a thinking opponent. What if these beings are not our enemy at all?
Oh, good one. Are you forgetting how many of us they've already killed?
I will never forget, Rahitra. Still, I can't help feeling that they operate without any strategic plan. They attack from one incident to another. They're non-sentient, as the doctor put it.
So what, they're stupid? And that's why they can't be hostile? It's absolute nonsense.
Well, it could be. Yasna, what do you think?
These machines aren't consciously hostile towards us.
They're not stupid or hostile, but rather programmed to react to radio waves, to brain waves.
How?
They're breaking down communications to thwart the exchange of information.
So... they see no difference between a man and a machine?
Yeah.
They take our brains for transmitters. That's why they're attacking us?
Exactly.
Wait, what species are you talking about?
Dr. Yasna found various traces of conflict, lasting for hundreds of thousands of generations.
Yeah. For example, the local fauna.
Oh, they certainly competed with the local fauna. We've seen fish that evolved to sense electromagnetic fields. And underground, I found fossils of lizard-like reptiles. Some of them must have been predatory.
Well, I find it hard to believe that any prehistoric reptiles would possess our level of technology, not to mention an arsenal.
Well, they wouldn't have. But there were other machines here as well.
Other machines? I don't buy it. It's like some robot fables.
No, Rachel, these are no fables. We have gathered evidence for all this.
How did these machines even get here? Who built them?
Our cyberneticist had a hypothesis before he lost consciousness.
About the Lyrans.
Yes, that one.
Lyrans. It does ring a bell. Wasn't there a book about them?
The Cranian's monograph. According to his notes, before the explosion of Zeta Lyra, the sixth planet of the system was inhabited by intelligent beings. Let's say their scout ship landed here and that a disaster occurred. Some kind of reactor explosion, chain reaction. Suffice to say, the wreckage that landed on Regis III had no living beings on board.
Only the machines survived.
And then what? They started bashing in each other's tin heads? Doesn't make much sense to me. Machines don't have emotions. They don't argue.
Necroevolution theory.
First things first. Millions of years ago, some highly advanced race sent machines to Regis III. And these were specialized homeostatic mechanisms, left with no one to command them. As an engineer, you know well how it is. A robot does what it needs to do, whether it serves someone or not. At first, they probably just repaired themselves, or built a home for their dead masters.
Until something forced them to change.
Exactly. Certain types of predator eat anything that moves. So I'm betting they were attacked by local fauna. The key was that these machines had the ability to produce others as needed. To combat, say, flying reptiles, they started producing flying machines.
That still doesn't explain why they started fighting among themselves. Since they already defeated the living organisms, why keep producing themselves? It makes no sense.
I mean, this is how evolution works, right?
What is a guiding principle of a homeostat?
To survive, yes.
To survive. Apparently the machines pose a threat to one another. They use the same source of energy to function. A common, finite resource.
Okay, but why did some flies survive this? Not something bigger and better.
The way I see it, they were better. The best. In necroevolution, the bots that used up the fewest resources won. So they miniaturized, or became sedentary. The former process gave rise to the cloud. The latter started this bizarre genre of metal structures, resembling vegetation, which formed the city.
And they're still growing?
No. They lost the fight for survival, and now they're just rusting remnants. Only one form survived. The flying microbots that conquered all land areas on Regis III.
So these flies were just the best adapted.
To the conditions of this planet? Yes, that's how it works.
So, to summarize, some alien race sent advanced robots to Regis III. The local dinosaur-like monsters tried to eat them, so the robots produced other robots, which produced more and more robots, until they fell victim to their own overproduction. After a number of iterations and wars for resources, they spat out the murderous cloud, which took over the planet.
Indeed. To put it simply.
For me, the matter is perfectly clear. Makes no sense to bomb these creatures. I'll even say it's a greater danger to us than to them.
But how else do you imagine defeating the cloud?
But that's the thing. I don't. It's invincible. Yasna, do you agree?
Yeah,
Well,
I fully agree. We shouldn't attack.
Yeah, I very much agree. Another attack would make no difference. Just a few flies are enough for the cloud to regenerate.
what if we destroy their nests?
No, Ritra. Unless we want to destroy the entire planet, it's impossible to eliminate them all. And even then, there's no guarantee they would die in space. After all, the flies need no air, water, or food, only solar energy.
But what else could we do, if not attack?
Wait for the Invincible, evacuate from here. Evacuate from here?
We can leave this place and never come back.
How so? Your commander will swoop down from orbit and pick us up? Or do you have an extra ship up your sleeve?
I'm afraid none of these.
I was thinking about a saucer, or some other vehicle from the Condor.
Don't count on it, Yasna. It's a miracle we arrived on that wreck of a saucer. Nothing else flies around here, I checked. Huh. I'm done. Warheads are armed. One more press of a button, and there'll be no turning back.
Come on, don't do it.
I can't.
That was close.
I'm suspending all actions leading to conflict. But what should
Thank
I do
you.
now?
We no longer have any landers. So I hate to say it, but I can't help you.
I mean, the only option...
Nothing better.
Yeah, the only option we have is we wait for the Invincible, right?
Let's send a message to the Invincible. A short report on the status of the crew. And on our discoveries.
You should also introduce yourself as a member of the Commonwealth. It's better not to hide it, as it will only arouse suspicion.
Don't worry about that, Novik. It's up to me to make sure they understand everything. Now, let me check on the guys. I want to make sure they're stable. I hope we'll speak again, Astrogator.
Until then, Ritra.
I'll join you soon.
No hurry, Yasna. Take your time.
Alright.
So, he's gone.
That was...
Yasna, it was truly an honor. I'm having a hard time finding the right words.
Thank you for your support. Please tell the crew about me. Now off you go. I mean, please tell the crew about me sounds like we are pretty much awaiting our death, but no, come. Thank you for your support.
I know I couldn't keep my mouth shut. Sometimes. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm extremely grateful to you. You could have flown away so many times, yet you stayed with me until the end. Thank you.
You shouldn't thank me. It was my bounden duty as commander. My only regret is that I couldn't do more. And that some decisions...
Please don't blame yourself anymore. There's no point. Now Koval and Krauter need you. Understood?
Yes, Mom.
Have a safe journey, Novik.
Thank you, Yasna. And... see you soon.
Hopefully.
Over and out.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You look...
Like shit. I know.
really tired. That's what I meant to say.
Because you're trying to be polite. The undeniable truth is, I look and feel like shit. Will you close it for me?
Yeah, sure. This is how he looks without the incredibly long hair.
Of course.
Let's close this.
Support and stimulants will help you.
I won't sleep. I can't. You know that.
Lack of sleep can kill you. If I forget, I'll tell you everything.
I have to endure somehow.
It won't get to that. Because I'll tell you everything all over again.
No, Yasna. I know me all too well. I won't believe the cloud can't be defeated. Or help you convince the Invincible's crew you're innocent. You'll end up in custody, and they'll just repeat our mistakes. It's a strange feeling. Remaining conscious in the hibernator.
You clearly haven't visited the infirmary often. This is a standard procedure for a long recovery.
Will you take another look at Landor and Spluskas?
Sure. Where are they? He seems to be sleeping like a baby.
I'm doing it now. Don't worry.
Thanks. Are you still wondering whether to go to the nest? This is probably your last chance. If you want to make it before the Invincible arrives, it would be good to have you here when they come.
Yeah, we'll stay here.
The journey there and back will take you about 12 hours.
No, we'll stay here.
No, I'm not going. I know it's a unique opportunity to get closer to this phenomenon, and I might never get another chance. But I've thought about it a lot, and I'd rather stay here with you. Now rest. You should save your strength for their arrival.
I think that's the correct decision. A few days later.
Too heavy, hands become down you go, oh bright sun. Night is not that scary.
Oh, the Invincible.
At last, they've arrived. Rahitra, do you hear? They're landing now.
He does not sound very awake. Yeah, he's sleeping, right?
Rahitra?
Well, I did not expect the games to end this abruptly, but I guess we successfully finished it. I'm not sure how it's exactly going to continue from here on, because Rahitra literally said himself that if he would go to sleep, he'd literally forget everything that happened. So I guess this is a good and bad ending. No idea. Maybe the story will get a continuation sometime, but until then, as always, I hope you enjoyed this series. And yeah, please let me know so in the comments. And I'll see you in the next one.